What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I picked up me a broken Duramax. I've been looking for a second vehicle for a while, just so when I need to do repairs for my other one, need to run uptown, or just need a spare vehicle around. You know, it's always nice to have something. You have something break, have to order parts, you got a spare. So anyway, run across this, decided it was what I was looking for, and I bought the thing. It does need some work. It's a work truck, and it obviously needs a bumper. For whatever reason, they decided to pull the front axle shafts out because it is four-wheel drive, and I'm not sure if you can see up in there or not. See if I can turn the light on. There you go. You can see the front differential. There's no axle shaft, and they decided to put bolts in the wheel bearing, the whole wheel bearings together, instead of I don't know why they didn't just whack the CV boot off and stick the stub shaft in there. Would have been better. That bearing there, the nut is still tight. It may be okay. The one over here, the nut is loose, and that bearing is roaring like crazy, so it's got to be replaced. I'm not sure on the front differential if it is bad, or if the axle just broke and they didn't want to spend the money to fix it. So I've got to look into that. I don't know a whole lot about this thing. I just bought it yesterday and got it registered today. It's going to be getting a bumper, and it's not a bad looking truck, but it's got a few dents here, there, and yonder. It's a long wheelbase, and this is a 2007 model, so it's the LBZ Duramax. But it's got some dents and stuff in it like this right here. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but I mean, I can get under there and kind of pound that out a little bit. This plastic stuff off the beds, I'll just pull that off and come down here with a bed liner like I did in my Dodge over there. Probably pressure wash all this bed liner stuff here out and recoat it with some better stuff. Come around to this side. This side's pretty clean. It's got some spots here, there, and yonder, scratches, little dents. The fender flare trim for this is in the back of the truck. It needs a set of tires and whatnot. Probably go through the complete front end. I turned the torsion bars up there a while ago. I was messing around because these trucks sit about 4 inches lower in the front than in the back, and I decided to tighten up the torsion bars, just see what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to leave it that high or not. I'll put some axle shafts in it and drive it and see what I think. It appears to be some room left in the suspension travel for up travel from the stop here. If you can see right there, stick my fingers in there. So that may work, or may have to lower it back down a little bit. Needs a inner fender well on this side, and probably try to tie those wires up a little bit. I'll go ahead and pressure wash the motor while it's convenient to do so. And it's a pretty clean truck, rust free. The inside of it is pretty well trashed. The interior doesn't look too great. Typical work truck. Just nasty, greasy, you know, people getting in and out, seats ripped. Common. Back's pretty much the same, pretty well filthy. These seats need to be taken out and cleaned, I guess, or something other. It's going to take a long time to clean these, but we're going to get it all cleaned up. This is just kind of a project truck, and I'm gonna fix it up. They left the front bottom half of the bumper. I may try to stick that back on there just temporarily, but I'm gonna put a metal bumper on it and replace that bent up one. But I may just stick that one back on there just because it's easy to do so, with a few screws or something, just to while I'm working on the mechanical stuff, because the mechanical stuff is more important to me than buying a bumper right now. But yeah, it's got 300,000 miles on it, right at it. But gotta jiggle the key a little bit, typical Chevrolet. Cranks right up. The air conditioning does not work, but I think I found out what the problem is with that, I believe. I believe it is the orifice tube. Something has gone wrong with it, and it's not allowing the proper amount of Freon to go through it to get cool, because my pressure's off. When I put my AC gauges on it, the pressures are just all over the place and not what they should be at all, and it's got the proper amount of Freon in it. The steering wheel, probably put a steering wheel cover on that. I'll probably put a 4-inch exhaust on it and take the stock off. It's a little bit quiet for my liking. Turn that down so you can hear it a little better. But yep, sounds like a Duramax. 300,000 miles. Hopefully it'll go another 300,000. Or another 10 or 15 years. Whichever comes first, I guess. But anyway, this is going to be kind of a project truck on the channel, I guess. As I get time to work on it. I don't know exactly what the schedule is and what all is going to be done to it at this point. Like I said, I just got it. Got some little knick-knack stuff here that you need to fix, and I'm going to do a lot of cleaning on it. The tow haul button on the gear shift and the up and down where you can manually shift the gears does not work, so I'll probably have to pull the steering column apart, check that out, check the wires and all that stuff. The steering column's got the steering column rattle that the Chevrolets have. Probably have to fix that. Just a lot of knick-knack stuff that's very time consuming, but overall I just drove the truck probably 30 miles from where I bought it at home, and like I say, it seems to run okay, but the wheel bearing's definitely got to be done something with before I drive it anymore, because I was worried if I was going to make it to the house without the darn wheel falling off. It's roaring bad. But anyway, stay tuned for some updates and what I'm going to decide to make out of this yet. Like I say, I'm not sure. But if you like Duramax stuff, if you like diesel stuff, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. There'll be more to come on this project in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.